Good morning, everybody. It's Christine. It's time for a scrapbook process video. And if I've got my calendar right, this might be my last layout of the year. So it seems appropriate to do kind of a wintry, Christmassy one, even though technically this was on Thanksgiving. I'm about to trim my photo here because when the lady took the photo, she got people. I don't know. But this is me and my mama and my bonus dad in front of the Christmas tree when we went to lunch on Thanksgiving. So if I go to Chow. But I like the fact that this is Christmas tree. And we kind of coordinated. We wore black. The men wore this kind of purplish, palette. And what I have is the Scrapbooking Coach at home. Yes, her kit. And this is a great little club that I've kind of gotten into. She's got really interesting. First off, the papers are just stunning. I mean, look at these papers, y'all. This is just beautiful. I'm not gonna do like an unboxing here, but just look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So I've got to pick out my pictures, or not my pictures, my photos. Good Lord. My papers for my photo. And the nice thing is, like I said, I've got this purple going on. I'm leaning towards something back here, but then bringing in kind of this pinkish stuff, although she's got kind of this is winter memories, though. It's not really appropriate. I don't know yet, y'all. I have to figure it out, because then there's trees like this, but that's kind of digitized. That's really pretty, though. Look at that, y'all. And it's kind of goes with the stuff on here. So maybe, I don't know. That's really pretty. Oh, and there's little tags, too. So I'm kind of, got to pick out that stuff. And then here's my situation. Oh, she's got, like, stamps and things. I don't know if I'm going to be stamping, but this is nice. You can make cards with this stuff, y'all. She does have stencils with snowflakes. I don't think I'm going to be doing that. She also has dies. These are really pretty. But I don't think I'm going to be doing snowflakes. So that's going to leave me a little bit tricky, because otherwise I don't really have embellishments. That being said, I got these dies the other day. They're triangles, and because I saw a layout. Y'all, I went looking. I was going to show you. I don't remember the specifics of it, other than they had used triangles to make like a Christmas tree row or whatever on like a shelf. And I'm kind of thinking I might do that, because I want to use these dies. And that means I can use basically multiples of these papers. And if that's the case, I may end up with a white piece of cardstock as my background, if I'm honest. I'll have to think about that just a minute. But that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I might do that. And then she's got all these little jewels and stuff, which I have 1,000 jewels. So I can use as many as I want of this. And she's got this pretty little ribbon there. I don't know if I'll use that either. All right. Let me get to cut. I'm going to cut this down, and I'm going to figure out what I want to do here, and I'll be back on in a minute.
Well, guys, I was on the struggle bus just a little bit with this, because I gutted that little the little paper with the digitized trees on it in a minute to do a photo mat. And I tried to glue down my white cardstock, and y'all, I get it all crooked and everything, but I had used double-sided tape, and so it tore and all the things. I mean, I make it work, but I was mad at myself because I got it crooked. And it's like that stuff, when it sticks sometimes, you just can't get it up. So I've got the paper. I trimmed that down to, it's not exactly a square, because I'm letting the little border at the bottom with the little birds on it. That's a 12 by 12 with the border, that back page. So I had to leave that, and I brought the white into the portion that's got the digitized trees. Now I've used my little triangle dies to make my trees here. And y'all, I was really pleased with these trees. I'm not going to lie. I think this turned out so pretty with the varying little patterns and stuff. And I'm going to end up, I mess with this a lot, y'all. I don't even know if they end up in the same way that I made them when I'm dry fitting these. In fact, I'm looking at it right now, and I guess I didn't, but I don't even care. It was close enough. And then I had this little border strip I cut off. I don't remember which of the papers, but it's got like love and cozy memories. It's got so much fun and stuff like that. Honestly, y'all, it was a nice day. I can't sit here and promise. I can't even sit here and tell y'all it was snowing or anything. But the tree has white snow on it, right? The faux snow or whatever. So we're going to pretend it was kind of snowy, even though it was actually a really nice day outside. So there's where I've gutted that paper, and I've created my photo mat. Now I've decided to put a little mixed media on here. I'm probably shaking it the wrong way. I know you're supposed to kind of roll it and not shake it to get the nozzle, but I'm too impatient. So I take, it's called Tinsel. I do not recall the maker. If y'all want to know, let me know. This is a silver. It's called Tinsel. And then the other one is called, well, I don't remember the name of the color, but it's a Tattered Angel, so they don't make it anymore anyways. I think it's called Bubbles or something. It's like a little bluish color. So I've got like silver and blue. And that kind of goes with the papers I got going on here. I didn't put any pink because I didn't feel like doing that. This is where I got to clean my mess up. And let's see. I'm going to glue this down. This is where I struggle. I take a little double-sided tape and I put it on all my 4 sides there. And I'm thinking, this shouldn't be a big deal at all, right? I didn't even gut that much. And y'all, I just laid it on there and it was crooked. I don't know. And I tried to pull it off and the cardstock was going to tear. And I'm like, no, I don't want to tear it. Because I was trying to be a little bit careful because I just put that mixed media down. I didn't want to mess it up. So I'm thinking, okay, this will be fine. And no, it was not fine. See how it moved? And then it was like after that, I just went downhill. So I'm going to cut away in just a second because I don't want y'all to see me struggle too bad. But I'm going to tell you I struggle. See, it's all stuck. And like I said, I was trying to pull it up and it pulled the back half of the white cardstock off and everything else. Anyway, I finally get it down there. I'm not even sure it's 100% perfect yet still, but it'll be fine. So here's going to reorganize my trees again. I'm going to lay these down. I got the 2 pink ones. They're the bigger trees kind of. Well, actually, I end up with 3 basically that are the same size. And then I have 1 large one and then a couple of smaller ones. And I layer all these little guys. And I think it looks really cute when I get done. But again, this isn't actually even where I glue them down. Because I'm going to just dry fit these for just a second. I'm going to take my little border strip. And then I'm going to take my photo. Now, I triple mat that photo, y'all. Because I started off, I was struggling with how to make it show up against the patterns, I guess, in a way. And I don't know why, because it's technically it was on white cardstock, but whatever. I decided to add a few patterns. And so I glue down my trees here, the back half, and then I will put foam under basically 3 of the trees. The top, there's going to be 2 toward the front, and then one of the little tiny small trees, I'll put a little bit of foam just to make it even with the one it goes, the little darker colored one. I'm trying to straighten this up, make sure it's going to lay right. I thought to put the border strip initially on the top of the trees, but I decided against it because I had them up on foam and everything, and I didn't want to put the whole strip up on foam. So it's going to go at the bottom and just kind of line up along the bottom there. But I think this turned out really cute. I'm not even sad about this layout here. Now, I did notice in some of the papers I'm going to probably have to go in and fussy cut some of them birds or something like that because there's some real pretty things, and I don't want to miss out on that. Now, there's actually that whole tag sheet. I do get into that. I actually get into that tag sheet, so I was kind of proud of myself on that. I will also get into my stash, you guys. I'll try looking at the stamps and stuff like that in just a minute, but I decided against those. So here's where I've got the trees are glued down, right? Okay, so the kind of gray one that's on the front, or the second size, I guess, it's second to the right, or what is the bigger one. It's on foam, and then the little one with the fern or the evergreen leaf is up on foam, and then the darker square or darker triangles up on foam. So I've got my picture on foam now too. So I got it triple matted and I got it up on foam. And then this left side over here, I cut into that tag sheet and I just got 3 little tags, and I just kind of organized them where they take up the space. And I struggle with the title too, because like I said, I'm gonna pull out the stamps in just a minute, because I thought, well, maybe I can stamp a title on these tags. I hadn't really decided anything, y'all. It's real funny. This particular layout, I didn't really have a plan other than trees and triangles. That's the only thing I knew I wanted to do for sure. And I actually am really pleased with that. I think I'm going to have to do something in the way of like stars or pinwheels or something with these triangle dies. I'm really excited to have these dies, actually. I don't know why. I got some hexagons a while back, and I was really excited about them, and now I'm really excited about these triangles. I'm going to probably use them for a little bit. Okay, so I got those little tags there, and I'm going to glue those together, and that's going to be kind of the basis for my title. Now, I ran off into my stash, and I had this little set of wood grain titles. It's kind of Christmassy / wintry, and I decided to use, I thought I would use, no, not thought, I did. I used fa la la la, fa la la. I don't know what it is. Like it's, I don't know how to say it that makes sense, but it's a title. I guess it's supposed to be singing. Now, we're not singing either, y'all. So this title doesn't make a ton of sense, except it's pretty. So I decided to use it. So I'm going to glue it down on those sets of tags down there. And then I'm going to go off in my stash again and get into my wood grain. Because I thought, well, I've got this wood grain. I bet I can pull some other wood grain out. And so in just a minute, I'm going to run over and get some wood grain. And it's going to be very Christmassy yet again. And I feel a little bit dumb because it is so Christmassy. But first I decided to pull these little jewels out. And I thought, I'm going to put these on all these Christmas trees. And I start putting them all down, and I think, oh, that's too many jewels, Christine. So I put them on this little tree here first, and then I'm going to start putting them on that little bigger tree there. And once I get them on the bigger tree, I think I start to do the tree even right next to it. And that's when I realize, no, less is going to be a little bit more on this deal. I don't really want them all over the trees, every single tree. So you can see now I'm going, nope, I'm going to move you over. So I'm going to end up with jewels on 4 of the trees. And that's just, honestly, I just think it looks better. I probably could have put on every single one and not had a problem one, but it just looked like it was going to be overkill. You know, like if a lady wears too much jewelry, I thought it was going to look a little too much. So there I got my jewels, and then here's where I got my little wood grains. And look, y'all, I had little reindeer and a sleigh. So I'm going to pretend, or this is my little scene now, kind of, right? Little Santa sleigh is taken off up into my trees. Isn't that cute? I love this layout, actually. I can't even sit here and tell you it was all that complicated, but I did enjoy making my trees and gluing all my tags and everything down. So there we go. There's the slowdown. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been an incredible year, you guys. Subby count got over 1,000, and now I'm somewhere, I don't even know what I'm at, 1,300 or so. And you guys are so amazing. Thank you so much for all your sweet comments over the year. I have enjoyed every bit of it, and I always try to comment back. So thank you so much. And we will see you in the new year. Talk soon. Bye.